but there was just an overabundance of conveniences in this movie, so I had to make that one of our action categories. And my best convenience, Damon, you talked about it a little bit earlier, so I won't go on too long. Getting alone time with Lady Raven is absolutely insane. There's no chance it happens. There just isn't. There on any normal night it doesn't happen. Like, never mind the night where we're trying to track down a serial killer who is going to try to create a spectacle, who is hyper intelligent and knows how to create diversions and is a master of escaping. There's just no chance that any of those 45 SWAT members down that corridor didn't stop him and ask questions. There's no chance. He's not going to walk out of there with one of the most famous people in the world, which is how they portray Lady Raven. There's no chance that Lady Raven's dressing room is empty. There's at least one assistant in there, or her cousin, or somebody who is always, tweeting for her, or posting on her TikTok or whatever for her. There's always someone around Lady Raven. There's no chance she's ever alone. It doesn't happen. It doesn't exist, and nobody in the world of savvy audiences would believe that now. Rant over, Damon, but that is a convenience too far.
So my biggest convenience is actually how they get to Lady Raven, which is, so there's a moment where his daughter tells him that at some point during a song she does called The Dreamer, she brings a fan on stage with her to dance and sing, and they get to be on stage with Lady Raven. And she's like, wouldn't it be cool if it was me, Dad? And he's like, you never know. And then just conveniently, he walks to the end of the row, walks to the back of the line, and he sees this guy standing there with a credential on. He's like, hey, do you know Lady Raven? And he's like, I'm her uncle. And it's the convenient timing of it, because she literally
the timing's
him,
insanely convenient.
Hey, Dad, wouldn't it be cool if I got selected? He's like, yeah, that would be cool. And he walks to the end of the aisle and walks back like 5 rows, and there's the uncle. And he's like, hey,
this movie has
it's just, it almost, again, I'm not trying to do the rewrite of Living Dead. Like, I'm not saying this would have made it 1,000 times better, but if she would have, like, as they're walking into the venue, be like, oh my God, because right when they walk
set it up like early and pay it off later.
Dancers, these little dancers doing a routine at the top of the dais where they walk in. If she's like, oh, I'm dancing, wouldn't it, like, this is part of her show. She brings people up on stage to dance with her. Wouldn't that be cool if I get chosen, Dad? Oh, that would be cool. And then an hour later, it happens. As you said, if you show it, make sure you use it. That would have made sense. But she literally tells him, he's like, Dad, wouldn't that be cool? And he turns around and is like, yeah, that would be cool. Hey, Unc, come here. That's literally how it happens.
Hey, you, the exact guy who chooses the person who gets to go on stage. Like, I spotted you immediately. It's the level of convenience that I would give to like a Hallmark movie.